Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're still talking about female friendships today. If you haven't seen part 1, then run first and go and look at the part 1. It's loaded, it's packed. We got so much loaded with wisdom. But anyway, today we're going to go straight into some more questions about navigating female friendships. Are you ready for us?
I am ready.
So what do you look out for in female friendships? I know you've spoken about the God factor, but this is a total stranger, right? And I dare to say that even in the line of work that we do, she's also an influencer. She didn't say that in the beginning. That's true. In the line of work that we do, it looks attractive sometimes. Can I come to this argument? It looks attractive a lot, and even when I relocated to Canada, I'm saying this with all humility, I got a lot of, if you need anything, I see a lot of myself in you, can we be friends? I get that. I see a lot of myself in you, can we be friends on a daily basis, right? But I've also had friendship hurt when it comes to a few people that I've like taken in, and I've seen how it went. I think I spoke to you about it a bit, right? So again, this is a total stranger. Whoa, I'm talking about two different things now. So let me talk about this part first, right? For people who see people just on the internet, maybe this person's status looks attractive, how do you think is best to approach relationships like that? Or should there be things that you should kill in your mind first? Ask yourself, do I want to be friends with this person just because they have that flashy lifestyle? And then secondly, for those on the receiving end, how do you filter through to know? Because the truth is, I can't bring everybody in to say, okay, yes, be my friend, yes, be my friend, okay, be my friend. I love it because I don't go chasing friendships. So when friendships come, I'm quick to say, yes, let's see what's here. But since I got hurt, it's been so what do I look out for? On the other end, to say that, okay, this person, even though they have 2 followers, but what is it that I will look out for in our conversations, in things that will make me know that there's something here?
I think that this is such an important question, especially because we live in a social media age where Tolulope posts wholesome content, J Booms posts and other people that you love on the internet, and you just think, okay, this person can be my friend, and then they reach out. For me, I won't even lie. I'm just going to be candid. I'm very wary. Okay. I'm very wary of those sorts of. Even though most of the people that are my,
it came from something like that, right?
So, right. But it's super scary for me because I always think that. Why do you want to be my friend? Is it because of the lifestyle that I show? Or you think that, because a lot of times too, I think when you start having conversations with them, you can kind of tell. Because I think it's important to note, and this is with all humility, to say there's some people who just like your lifestyle because they want to learn from you. That person is not a friend, they're a mentee. And when you take that mentee as a friend, you have misplaced them. So when they come, they will mismanage that relationship.
On that note, Solutions Mentoring School is going to start, or it has probably started. I'm going to leave links for you to join in the description box. But oh my goodness.
So they're so inspired by your life that they want to learn from you, but they think it's by being your friend. But no, because they will come, and because many times, like I say with a lot of humility, they've not come up to that place of maturity where they need to be, that they can be shoulder to shoulder. Let me not say shoulder to shoulder. It's pair level.
Oh my God.
They can't. So it's inevitable that they are going to abuse that relationship.
I see.
Right?
Oh my God. So I said that with so much passion.
And there are some people that will come and say, oh, can we be friends? And you find out, oh, I look up to this person. There are things about this person that I want to. So if you know yourself that you're not a person of you know yourself, you're not a person of honor. You don't really honor people like that. You don't talk to people anyhow. You know that this person is not my friend. I'm going to abuse that. So I need to set some sort of boundary where I know this person is a friend, but she is a mentor. So I'm not going to just be calling on Saturday morning. How far now? What are you doing today? What are your children doing? Let's hang out now. No. Because I know that when I start doing this sort of, I'm going to look at them with familiarity, and I'm not going to be able to get what I need to get from that relationship. However, from pair to pair, what do I look out for? I look out for number 1, vulnerability.
I need to drink water on this one.
vulnerability.
Whoa, okay.
Because we cannot be close if you're not vulnerable. I need to be able to, and it doesn't always just happen immediately.
Yeah.
Right? But you can tell there are certain things you see in a person's life that you say, okay, this person is open to share certain things with me. Because I don't want to be the one that I'm calling you to find out about certain things and you're not sharing with me.
Yeah.
Next thing, I see it on social media. Right? I'm finding out when the whole world's finding out. I'm like, how are we?
Are we even friends?
Do you understand, right? So vulnerability is very, very, very important to me. And I should have put God first. That's the first thing for me. We talked about that at the beginning. So the God factor is very, very important because for me, for somebody to be my friend, I love Jesus. So my name is J. Booms.
J for Jesus. Jesus for me.
So
for real, is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh wow, I never
it is.
knew.
One of my friends actually named me that. She says when you see Bunmi, you see Jesus.
Oh, Jesus will be so proud.
So I was like, what a nickname. I love it. So it stuck since 2010. She gave me that nickname. Yeah. So I just started calling myself that. And so my life is about Jesus Christ. And so we must align on that. So that's the first thing. If I'm going to be super close, we have to align on that. Because if I am chasing my relationship with God, I want you to be chasing a relationship with God too, right? Because we're going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to talk about about God. Truthfully, if I'm having problems with my spouse, I don't want to go and meet you
and you tell
me say, come on, don't cook for 1 week. I don't want that.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing. We must align on that because I want the counsel that I receive from you because I'm going to need counsel to say, what do you think about this? Do you think this makes sense? Like when I came the last time, I was like, so and so is happening. Do you think that? What do you think? What is this thing? You now say, J Booms, XYZ. Do you understand? But if another person, they'll say, I beg, don't mind it. They don't like. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that is very important. Second is that vulnerability, and I think the third thing is intentionality. Showing up, not only for me.
Both ways.
Yes, and for people around you as well.
Okay.
Because if you're showing up for people, I know that you show up for me, right? So it's very, very key for me because in a good friendship, intentionality is key. It's not the one that is Soteria's birthday, and you invite us to come, and I decide to choose something over that
is probably not as important.
Exactly. If it's important, it's where you may understand that babe, this thing happened, we're going to be late. But I just show up late for your events. I come, I don't come. Now before me, I love you. How do I show you that I love you? It's by the things that I do, right? So I come, I'm intentional with our relationship. You know, sometimes though, you find that there can also be misunderstandings with that. You say, but you chose this over me. It's like, no, but it's also communicating as well to say. Because that intentionality is very, very important. Making sure that I know that, like, there are certain things that you will go through, that I will go through. Maybe, like, for instance, you are relocating. I have the means to bless you, but I choose not to. And you have money. It's okay. But I can,
you know that you also have the means.
Exactly. I can say, Tolu, we are traveling. You're going to need XYZ. Okay, I may not have $10,000 to give you, but you may need to go with Elubo, Gary. Tolu, forget that. I'm going to take care of that for you. Go and pack. You can pack this. These are things that you do for your friend. That your friend be like, that's when I know you are my day one. You know, you are my person.
So my God, it's not by mouth.
No, it's not by mouth. It's not by mouth at all. It is being intentional. Things are happening in people's lives. You will find out that your friend hasn't even said something to you, but you can sense that something is wrong. I'm not going to say, well, she didn't tell me, then that's her business. I'm going to call you and say, Tolu, how far? I've not really been. I've been sensing that something. Is there anything that is wrong? Is there anything? Is there anything I did that you think that? Or you say no. I'm just okay. You say you're not just okay. Something is up. What is it again? What is it? You should not say no. It's nothing. You can leave it, and I'll text you again. I'll say I can sense that there's an issue here. You know, there's sometimes that it may not even be you. Your friend is just going through so many things. Yeah. People go through loss, loss of a parent, loss of a loved one. But to show that
financial issues,
do you understand?
That they don't want to discuss.
Somebody is grieving their parent that has passed. You don't say I came to greet you once. I come No, it's that it can be 5 months later. How are you really doing? I know you are on the ground. You are showing up every day. But tell me, how are you? How are things with you? Are you okay? Do you need me to go with you somewhere? Or I'm going so can you go alone? Do you need me to come? It's very, very important. You will spend money in friendships, even if you may not even have. That's the truth. Like, let me give you an example. When I was in university, I didn't really have a lot of money, and this is my bestie I was talking about.
Oh, this is your bestie has been your bestie
since.
Oh wow.
She paid for so many things, and she never felt like I'm always paying for me. Every time I'm always paying. Never.
Okay.
So we want to watch a movie. I say, babe, I don't get those. She said, don't worry, we'll go. Sometimes at the end of the month, when she gets her allowance from her mom in Nigeria, she'll do interact to me. Take $200. It's just small, but I know that it will go a long way.
And that's also because she knew that you genuinely didn't have. Not
yes.
Like you were being a user.
No.
Okay.
She knew that I didn't have, because some people are also leeches.
Yeah.
But she knew that this $200 I'm giving Bunmi used to buy bus pass. Bunmi used to buy something. Bunmi used to buy something that she needs over. Or Bunmi just used to blow because she needs to flange her too. Do you understand?
That is all about responsibility.
Do you understand? That's why she let's go out. Let's go XYZ. You know, it's important that you will spend if you have it.
Yeah.
You spend.
Yeah.
You know, you can also be that friend who says, "You're that friend, baby. She may even have the dough, but you say, you know, let me be a sugar mommy. Let me be a sugar mom. Let's go Sephora.
What you said.
Pick what you like."
Yeah.
Do you understand? There's nothing wrong with that. To say, and for me, it's like sometimes you find some friends that like, want to buy something for me. Yes, let me bless you.
Yeah.
You too, you bless me.
Yeah.
But it's not you must bless me. No, or I'm always blessing you. Sometimes people's love languages are different.
Yes.
Some people love to give gifts. So you have some friends who
every time they come with
a gift.
But maybe what I know how to do best is to, are you at home? Quality time.
Exactly. Do you understand? Or acts of service. They're coming to your house, they're washing plates.
Yes.
Why is this in here? I'm cleaning here. And some people, it's not that they're saying you're a dirty person. It's just that that's who they are. I'm helping you to arrange. Let me do this. Let me do that. Do you understand? So it's also understanding that their love languages also play in friendships.
I think that's a whole different topic. Love languages in female friendships. Wow. Today is packed and we're not even done. But anyway, almost there. So I'm going to put 2 more questions out to you. Thank you. I cannot even thank you enough. I'm being personally blessed myself. So I'm also going to ask you here, when do you know that a friendship is over?
That's a big question.
We know you will give us a big answer.
That's a big question. For me, I think it's when the intentionality stops, and when the person just, for lack of a better word, doesn't give a damn about you, and you will know. But you will have a conversation. You will not just say, this person doesn't give a damn about me, I'm out. You have a conversation. Sometimes multiple conversations. Well, if that's continues, it's inevitable that friendship is over. And it has happened to me before, and it was very, very painful, very extremely painful, because I really love this person. But I just had to understand that friendship was over. There's nothing here again. Maybe in the future, maybe in 10 years, maybe even in 5 years, or in 20 years, or maybe never. Right? But that friendship has ended because the person just doesn't give a damn about me. Do you understand? And I was just like, you know what? It was painful in the beginning. I was very hurt about it. In fact, I was just like, argh. But I just had to submit my heart to God and say, you know what? We move. You know? So for me, I'll say when the intentionality ends, when you find out that there's always some excuse as to, because friendship is intentionality. That's it. It's watering. When you stop watering that friendship, if it's like a flower, if you stop watering a flower, it's gonna die. Right? And it takes 2 to tango. So when it's just one person doing everything, and the person is just like, you know what, they couldn't really be bothered about you, but you're so bothered about them. Sometimes it's a season that person is going through. Okay. But it's important you will know when you have a conversation if it's a season, because you say, I'm just XYZ is happening, I'm so busy, I'm XYZ. Yes. But there's sometimes you just know that this person doesn't rate me again, and you just move on.
So this thing that everybody says, I feel like I've seen it everywhere on the internet. My real friends are the ones that we can go 5 weeks without checking on each other, and then we'll just pick it back up from where we started. Don't come for me. I've seen it a lot of times. I'm so indifferent about it because it resonates with me, right? But we just established that you're better at this friendship thing than I am. Because I'm like, you know, so maybe what we're lacking is intentionality. But
be honest, that's lazy friendship. That's very, very lazy. Whatever you don't water will die. So people say it a lot, but that's because people are losing the essence of doing life with each other.
Or maybe they're replacing acquaintances with friends.
Yes, or you also find that now because of social media, especially like people like us who have huge following, so you're engaging with so many people and you are thinking that
that's enough.
Is not, because I'm not going to call somebody on Instagram if my child is sick or my child needs prayer. Or do you understand? There are people that I know that will rise up on my behalf. So we're spending time, we're majoring on minors and minoring on majors, right? So I think that there are some people that you do that, those are acquaintances. Those are not friends. I want to be able to say, this person, if you're my friend, you got my back.
Yeah.
To say this person has my back. If I need XYZ, if I need to go to Timbuktu, this person will say, Bunmi, let's go Timbuktu. Because when I look at it, I always tell my friends, I say, I'll be at your child's wedding. I will wear ashwebi.
I mean,
I'll have my own table. I'll have my caterer. And and honestly, that's the way I look at friendship, right? If you need something done and it is within my capacity, I'm going to get it done for you. That's just, if you are my friend, that is it.
Wow.
Right? If it's within my capacity, for people that are very busy, they may not, their capacity may be very, very, but also understanding that I have this friend, she's a high flyer. She may not be able to be there for me as much as I would like or I would want, but understanding and knowing that it's because of her schedule, it's because of her life that she's not there for me like that. Because I also find that when friends become like popular,
yes, it's like
you almost have to try be doing 10 times the work,
because it's like they now place the expectation of life on
you to say, but I'm just like, it's just with me and you now. We are the same, but I'm the same. That I have a platform now does not mean that I have changed. Please invite me when your children are having party. Don't say, oh, she's not going to come. She'll come, she'll be acting all bougie. No. I still want to be invited out for things. I still want my friends to need me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I don't want that yoke of it's almost like you need to keep proving yourself to that friend.
Thank you.
You keep proving. And it's actually tiring. Some days one day you just be like, I beg.
You don't choke.
It's so choke. Remove I beg, I can't deal. Yeah.
So it's in layers, right?
It is.
The way
it is.
Oh my goodness, it's in layers. Because even now, for the person who say they don't have a platform, let's put it that way, right? And they are feeling like because you have a platform now, I have to like always be the one checking on you. Now, if you are intentional, that means that it's not like you're leaving the friendship totally, right? But the fact that maybe I don't check up on you as much as I used to, then you too should understand.
Exactly. Is to say, so like for me now, put my own self on blast. You can send me a message on WhatsApp. You have experienced it. I may not answer for like 2 days, and I'll just come
bad behavior.
Little is just saying this
with noise.
But it's a bad habit. But it's because of my time and my capacity. I'm able to do certain things right immediately.
And I should understand as your friend.
Do you understand? But it's just, it can be, but it's understanding your friend and knowing the person's heart. We always say that. It's understanding, like, in my call, we'll say, don't worry, I understand your heart.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, thank you so much. I feel like I need to still ask one more question. Sorry. But this last question, and I feel like it confuses a lot of people. And like based on what I even just said about if I don't hear from you from 5 weeks, then we should be able to pick up where we started. Like you said, that friendship is lacking intentionality. I have to agree on that. But I also feel like it's because people are misplacing words. I call you my friend, meanwhile you're my acquaintance. Do we need to define it? How do we know who is friend, who is acquaintance, who is just a fan, who is a colleague? People introduce people differently. They place tags on people that are not meant for them, and I feel like that can really affect the general perception. So number one, do we have to be together on the same page to say we are friends?
How do you mean that?
Like, you are my acquaintance, for instance.
Okay.
Do we have to how do we have that understanding that, so that I don't place that expectation of friendship on you, and then maybe I feel like we're friends, but you only see me as an acquaintance. Do you get? So do you go about defining to people, or is it just by your actions? Because a lot of times you're not on the same page, right?
A lot of times, yes. Sometimes I think your actions will always show, will always tell the person who you are, like that, like who I am to you. But it's a little bit, because there's some people that they can be your friend, but the actions too.
It's not sure you get. And then what if I'm giving friendship energy and giving me acquaintance energy?
I think it's important to just take a step back and say, this person is giving me, and you too, draw back. Because it's one thing because that's how you get disappointed. Because you're just putting in so much, and you find out that, you know what, I'm not getting it back. So maybe this person actually doesn't, and it's not bad. It's not because you're not a bad person. It's just that
they don't rate you like that.
Like that.
Simple.
You know, and it's not because they feel like, oh, they're better than you, or you're here and they're there. It's just that, also maybe they don't even have the capacity to have you as a friend. Because, like, for me now, people always say, you have so many besties. And I'm like, that's why, like, honestly, I always say, I was telling God the other day, I said, maybe I'm not making any new friends, because the ones that I have, I'm still managing them.
Capacity,
you know?
diminishing.
So it depends. So sometimes you say, I really like this person, but maybe not in this season of my life. But I'm going to keep it as a close acquaintance. It doesn't mean that somebody cannot move from a close acquaintance to a
friendship.
Right? But I'm going to keep my, tabs on you. I'm going to keep, being intentional with that acquaintance relationship. Like, hey, how you doing? It's your child's birthday. I send you a gift. Want you, just sorts of things. But I think that people's actions kind of tell, and you know where you. Most times you know where you are. Sometimes you just choose not to believe it.
Amen.
Yeah, I think you know where you are. You just
what
be
you
like,
said. What you said. Thank you so much. Now you said, sorry, you have so many besties, right? You even have like a core group and things like that. For me, I honestly find it hard. Let me not say I cannot, to navigate group friendships. I find this so hard. If I don't think, like, I'd rather be friends with this person. So you find out that in your room, I'm always giving, I don't want to call it main character energy, but I'm the one who knows everybody. So if there is an event, everybody's here because of me, but not like people are now friends over my head in that same group. I like to have my friendships, like, even Morenike is in your core, but we have like different friendships, right? So how do you navigate group friendships? I find like so much drama can come out of it. I find
there's a lot of drama can come out of it, a lot. But I think that the people in it is very really, they're the ones that make the group. So if you are full of drama
is inevitable.
But when you find that there are women who, like, I started a fellowship in 2015. In fact, we just clocked
8 years or something.
Yeah. Last week.
They did a whole photo shoot.
Yeah, in 7 years,
7
right?
years, sorry.
And the truth about it is that what we just came together to say we want to grow
together.
Most of us didn't even know each other. I didn't know. I think I only knew one person. I brought one person. I brought two people. I brought one. Anyway, in the beginning, I brought one person, right? And everybody else, I didn't know them. But I came with an open mind that these are people who are also chasing after God, and iron sharpen iron. So they have something to give me, I have something to give them. So there was not really a lot of drama. Have we had drama? Of course, it's inevitable. But knowing, like I say, knowing how to reconcile is so important. So friendship groups, I say that they're really, really tough, and they're not for everybody.
Okay.
They are not for everyone.
I know, nice.
They're not for everyone. There's some people who cannot function in a friendship group. But if you are going to, it takes a lot out of you. Maybe that even time I'm like, I beg, I'm not doing it again. I'm done. I'm out of it. But I always find myself back there because I don't know. I love community because I know that community is important to my growth, to this elevation that I want in my work with God. Community is a big part of it. So in terms of even like my other friendships, it is tough because I feel like there's a little bit of me in many different places, but I don't know. I think God has just given me that grace to be able to navigate it, and I feel like my friends too. They kind of understand because when I'm for you, I'm for you. So I may just be. I may be busy, but I will send a text here and there and stuff like that. And even my other friends, like they know. Like we always banter, my rival, my this, my that, right? But it's just
within the group, right?
That makes sense. I think also, like, even in my core group, I didn't even meet both of them together. I met Morenike first, but I was closer to BC first than Morenike.
Okay.
However, Morenike and BC became besties. Intentionally.
I mean, it's grace. It has to be grace.
They became besties intentionally. And I was just like, so I always tell them, I'm the third wheel. I'm their third. So they are besties. I'm not their best friend, but I'm in their core. So it's like knowing that these are my besties, and then I have my core group.
And you're okay with your place.
I'm okay with my place. I'm not trying to be Monike's bestie.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be BC's bestie, right? Because I have mine, right? And I have my people that are my besties, right? And then knowing that these are my core, then these are my close friends, and then these are my friends. So it's like a circle, right? So in the inner, there are layers of this, and for me, my friends actually know. So there's no beef. Everybody knows where they are. They actually do. This person actually respects this person. Yeah. You'll say, oh, let's leave it for XYZ. This one will handle this one.
That's mature. Like,
do you understand? So everybody knows where they nobody is fighting for place or anything. Okay, so I think that's important too.
Is the people, like you said, the people bring the drama. Because I've seen friendships get nasty, get crazy, just because everybody is bringing a bit of drama, and the drama together is like one big drama.
It's a fat no for me.
Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much. Recently, I've felt like God pushing my heart towards community, sisterhood in like this part of the world, right? But I'm just like, I don't know how to navigate this. I believe that with time,
yes, definitely
things will align, things will come together. It was one of the reasons I one of the reasons I organized the women's reach out or whatever, but it is well.
Yes.
Thank you so much for blessing us. Like, we could go on and talk about this friendship, adult friendship. I'm so glad. I did have one question, but I think that's a whole nother video. How, your friendships now affect your relationships, your marriage, so to speak. We'll come to it. I don't think this is a video for you. If time permits, if God permits, we'll probably do another video on that. But thank you guys for watching. It's been amazing. Like, I've learned so much. Thank you for pouring in so much. We pray that you'll be replenished. Amen. Fresh oil, fresh anointing in the name of Jesus. And God will continue to give you this grace that you have to continue to like reach the world with your light. We appreciate you. So this is J-Booms on Instagram, JBUMS. Go follow her. Tell her you're from Team Solutions. Bombard her with love.
Thank you, guys.
I appreciate you. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul.